Hey there everyone, so I thought I'd do a quick video and share some tips about blog commenting and how you should be writing your blog comments and why you should be doing it, because writing comments on other people's blogs is a great way of getting traffic. Sometimes it's a good way of getting backlinks as well, but I'll talk about that in another video. Today I just want to talk about writing blog comments for traffic, getting people to your website from other people's blogs. This website here is called Link Searching, and it's linksearching.com. You go to this site and it's a really good tool for finding finding blogs to write comments on around your niche. So say if you had a website on, maybe it might be potty training. I'll just leave it at that. See, oh, hang on. Sorry. Let's select what type of link we want to go for. I'm going to go for blog comments, of course. I'll go for WordPress sites, and we'll just go find blogs. So what that'll do is search Google, and it will put a search query in Google search in the search bar here. So let's look for potty training, and then it's going to look for websites with these things mentioned on their page. So what I do is I go through all these websites, see which websites allow you to write a comment. Most of them should, because it's looked for that in the query. And then I would write a comment on it if it was related to my website. So for example, I'm glad I did put just potty training into here, because potty training could mean potty training your pet, and it also could mean potty training your baby. So I'll just look at this one: training aunties and potty training. Okay, so it looks like a bit of a blog post, and down here we can leave a comment, and what will happen is it'll come down here underneath the blog. I'll go back and have a look at another blog. So same thing, you can leave a comment in here. Right. I'll have a look at this one and then we'll go into it. Alrighty, so say you've got a website about how to potty train your dog. You've got an article on your site, same sort of thing, and you've come across this website. We're going through that tool. What I would do, I mean, this probably isn't a very good website to leave a comment on. It might be, it might not be, but for this example, I'll just explain what I would do. I would read through the article, or at least skim read it, search for certain points that I can talk about in my comment, so it makes the blog owner aware that I've actually read what's on his page. And then in my article I'd put my name, my email. I always leave the website box empty, and I'll write a comment geared towards whatever's in their article. So I'd read certain bits of it. So if your dog does potty in your home, don't scold it. Unless you catch it in the act, it won't know what you did wrong. So like what I could do is I could just copy that bit to use as reference, put it down here, and write a comment about it. So what I also like to do is find the blog owner's name. A lot of the time it'll say author, Joe Blow or whatever, or Jane. I'd get their name and I'd direct it straight at them. I'd say, "Hi Joe, great article. I really do agree with you about not, scolding them unless you do catch them. act. You know, you could go further in detail with this. I'm only just doing this as an example, but I would, if I knew this blog was getting a lot of visitors, I would go into a lot of detail. I'd take my time writing this comment because I really want to get it approved, and then you know, I'd continue on and I'd try and build some curiosity into where I drop my link. So I might write, hey, quick question. Have you heard of online dog trainer? Which is a popular product on ClickBank for training your dog on online dog training course. And then I'd say, I've been reading some reviews and found that there are just so many mixed reviews out there. Part of me wants to buy his course, but I am sitting on the fence. I value your opinion because I've been a long time reader of your blog and value and appreciate everything you wrote about. Hang on, if I go back to this, so been reading some reviews and found there are just so many mixed reviews out there. So right, I just came from this website that wrote a similar article to you, but they reviewed the online dog trainer. Do you agree with what he is saying in his review? Because some of it is a little controversial. So what I do, just came across this website and I put my link there to my review page or article. So my site review page. You know, of course you put the URL there where you're linking back to your website. Now, don't say that it's your site. Try and make out that you don't know the owner of the site. Try and make out that, you know, because otherwise they're just going to think that you're promoting a website. Write it in a way that doesn't look spammy. It doesn't look like you're trying to promote your own website, and ask a question and try and build a bit of curiosity around the question as well. So how I've written it is, I just came across this website, put the URL there, that wrote a similar article to you, so that they can connect and go, oh, okay, I wonder what he thinks about this. But they reviewed the online dog trainer. Do you agree with what he's saying in his review? Because some of it is a little controversial. So this blog owner would be thinking, oh, well, wonder what it is. They might click on the link, have a look, have a read of it, and then reply back to this comment and say, well, you know what, I disagree or I agree, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully they approve your comment and, you know, reply back. Doesn't matter if they reply back or not, as long as they approve it. If they reply back, well, it's bonus. What do? I would come back and I would reply to that reply and say, thanks so much for taking your time and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you sort of want to build that curiosity around your link. and I'd say thanks for your time and thank you so much for all the good content you share. Regards, Peter. Now you can just make up a name, get rid of that because I was only using that as a reference. So I'd put Peter at the top, put a fake email in there, or I'd put an email in there that I knew I'd get a reply for, and then hit comment, and a lot of the time it'll either say pending author approval or it'll automatically approve it. If it automatically approves it, well, great. You know, like that's automatically on their website. Hopefully when people visit their website, they scroll down, they see this comment, and they might go, oh, okay, what's this all about? Click on the link. They might jump on your website. You know, they might become a regular reader to your site. They might opt into a newsletter series or something like that. They might click on one of your affiliate links and buy something, giving you a commission. If you've got, say, AdSense ads on your website, they might click on one of your ads. So it's just a way of getting that little bit of traffic, especially if it's just a brand new site, like you've only just started your website. You want to get a trickle of traffic in while you're waiting for your pages to rank in search engines, and you know you should be doing it regularly anyway. Even if you do get search engine traffic, it's a good way of getting visitors to your site. They could potentially become a buyer of something, and you get a commission for it. So you know, just by doing this, you could do this 10 times a day. Comment on all different blogs. Over time, you'll get a fair bit of traffic coming in from it. You might get 1 or 2 hits a day from each blog post that you do. You might not get any for a week. You might just get a few here, but they all add up, and it's all a matter of getting more people to your blog. But another good way of getting some more insights, I guess, so you know how much traffic a blog does get, you can go to places like alexa.com/site info. So for that post, I mean, I don't expect this website to get too much traffic. Looks a bit might be just a private blog network, a private blog. It looks like it's, yeah, doesn't rank very high. But what I've done, I've been looking up some sites earlier and I came across a blog doing a similar thing. I was on this website here, blog.feedspot.com, and it just shows you a whole heap of top blogs in different niches. So if we if we had a website about travel, we could go here, have a look at all these blogs. Tells you how many Facebook fans I've got, tells you how many Twitter followers I've got, and it shows you an Alexa rank, which I'll talk about in a minute. But you can click on these and have a look at their website. You can also leave comments on there if they've got a comment section, and it's just a great way of, you know, like especially if they've got a high amount of Facebook fans and followers, there's a good chance that website gets a lot of visitors in, especially when they're posting stuff on their Facebook walls. They get visitors there. If they see your comment and it's written well, you'll get traffic to your blog. So if we go back, you know, like I found a blog earlier, it was very interesting. It was mumtricks.com. So it's got a good global rank, which means, you know, gets a lot of traffic. Tells you a bit of demographics about it. It tells you what countries the most visitors are coming in. It tells you what keywords it's ranking for and what percentage of traffic it's bringing in. It also tells you so it tells you what links are pointing towards Mumtricks, and it also tells you related websites. So you could even look at these and maybe drop a comment on them as well, because they're ranking around the same as this site. So you could use this data and put it to your advantage. That way, you know, if you find these types of websites, leave your comment on there, and you know that there's a good possibility that you'll get a good amount of traffic from it, especially if you write your comment right. There's other websites that you can check this type of data on. There's like semrush.com. They've got a free version, but it's very limited data that you'll get. There's also SimilarWeb, so I've already sort of had a bit of a look at this. It tells you a bit of info about the site. There's also this is the actual blog tricks. So what I would do, I would jump on here. This is a page that's ranking really high for best baby thermometers. So, and it gets like 5,000 odd searches per month. So I'd read some of what's on here. I'd pick out certain points. I'd write a comment about this topic. Then I'd ask a question and say, hey, have you heard of the potty training mummy? I just finished reading this review. Then you'd put your website URL there to a review that you've written. I would love your thoughts and opinions on it, because I'm thinking about buying this course to help me train my baby, potty train my baby. Build some curiosity around it, and when people come to this website, they see your comment, they'll click on the link, and then hopefully, you know, jump on your website. They might buy something or opt into your email newsletter. So that's just one way of commenting on other people's blogs for traffic. I mean, it's good to do this as well, because it builds a bit of builds backlinks to your site. I mean, a lot of them are going to be no follow, but it's always good to have a mix of no follow and follow. And if you don't understand all that, that doesn't matter. We'll go into it a little bit later in the Affiliate Marketing Ninjas crash course. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's only a short one. The previous one was really long, so I've just made it shorter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the group. Thanks, guys.